Boulton and the Long Island Ducks. Listen, I just want to say, you know, Frank, I got to say, when they were talking about, you know, that you were the George Steinbrenner. Now, I don't want to tell you what I was getting in my head about that picture.
No, I mentioned that.
Frank, by the way, Frank Boulton, we've known each other for a long time, and also, you know, I want to introduce some other people that are here. First of all, he's got two staff guys back there. Guys, the Duck guys in the back, come on, wave your hands. See them, they can help you out with anything pertaining to the Ducks right back there. Also, we have Mike Pfaff, good friend, general manager. Mike, stand up. General manager, Long Island Ducks. And we have, how many people saw me tweeting and Facebook and everything else yesterday? We have none other than one of the really great pictures of our time, and he's got a World Series ring to prove it. Also a former New York Yankee, now has been involved with the Ducks a number of years, but the manager of the Ducks, Dave LaPointe. Dave, stand up. And he saw my, you know, he doesn't wear it all the time. He saw my tweet last night, by the way, folks, all right, on Facebook. And if you're nice and you can hang out, I think you'll sign a few autographs later, right? But ask him, more importantly, ask to see the ring. He's wearing the ring today. So thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. A lot of guys who have a World Series ring, you know, they just keep it in a vault. Dave wore it today. Really, take a look at it. It's not many people have it, and even less people get a chance to see a real World Series ring. By the way, Dave, congratulations on that. By the way, does anybody know, big question, does anybody know what team he was on when he won the World Series? Bob Marino, St. Louis Cardinals. That is correct, sir. That is correct. He was with the Yankees, though. Yeah, and the year. So congratulations, Dave. Okay, without further ado, Frank Boulton, by the way, a former bond trader for 25 years or so on Wall Street, and did good. He did good on Wall Street, and he was one of the good guys, more importantly, that did good. Then came back, and by the way, Ducks is not the only team that he owns. He owns a few teams, had owned a few teams, instrumental in bringing this league to Long Island and the Ducks and getting the park built out there. And I remember my days from, it's a number of years now, from when I was on the IDA board in Suffolk County. And now, you know, it's sellout crowds, and it's tough to get tickets there. Why? Because, you know what? First of all, free parking. Gotta love that. You know, walk in and out. The cleanest park you'll want to see, the greatest team. And we have right here, Bob Cavagnaro. Bob, stand up. The dad of Matt Cavagnaro, the shortstop for the Long Island Ducks. And not more, but equally important, a new member of ExecuLeaders, him and his wife Annie, soapbasketboutique.com. And they have great stuff that, you know, he's brought raffle soaps here in the past, the baskets to give away. Great job. But his wife Annie, breast cancer survivor, and opened up a business. It's on the internet. Please support Annie and Bob and Matt and the New York Ducks. Without further ado, Frank Boulton.
Thank you, Rick. Okay, so I don't have to introduce Mike. I don't have to introduce Dave. I don't have to introduce Bob. Okay, well, I'm kind of done. You know, on the way over, and first of all, it's great to see everybody, and thank you, Rich, and thank you, everybody, for coming out this morning and sharing part of your business day with us to hear about the Ducks. You know, we don't really have to be asked twice about coming out to speak about the Ducks, because we're very proud of the product that we've had. I was thinking about, as we're headed into, we started in April, we play a long season. It's 5 months long. We play 140 games in 154 days. Make sure our guys, you know, just play baseball. That's what we do. But it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. I mean, it's like the first shot on a par 5 here. There's a lot more to play. And we're 20 games into our season. The whole league's kind of playing at 500, so we're about a half a game out. You know, we thank has anybody been to a game yet this year? Wow, you guys are good. You know, because I'll tell you, I went home the other night, it was 43 degrees on the way home. Really quite not baseball weather yet, but thank you for coming out. And so many of the people here have been involved with the Ducks, worked at the Ducks, been part of our family. And that's kind of the way, when I look around the room and I see people that I've known for a real long time, that's what we are in Long Island. You know, there's no mountain range between Suffolk County and Nassau County, although at times it feels like there might be. you know, that we are the Long Island Ducks. So we're very proud of that we've been able to be a part of the entire community of Long Island. We all know that Long Island certainly has a real density of population. I often like to say that Long Island's ambition is to become a parking lot. And hopefully that doesn't happen, but we do have so many people here, and that's why we're good at what we do, but we also know that we have to keep working at it. We have, after 10 years in a 6,002 seat ballpark, we've actually averaged 103% of capacity on average, and we're very, very proud of that. We've only raised ticket prices, actually this year another $1, but we agonized when we raised ticket prices $1. So we opened up, they were $10, now they're $12 for the best seat field box seat. So we're very proud of that. You know, when I was coming over, starting the second decade, I was saying, boy, we're in our 11th year, time has really gone fast. And then I got here, and Harvey Feinberg walked up to me with a couple of pictures of Harvey, myself, and Steve Schwimmer. Steve, Steve, you all know Steve and Harvey. And it was taken in January of '93 when I was pitching the ballpark to come, you know, to start and actually bring my Albany Colony Yankee team, which is another story, but you all, that was a news day, well chronicled. But anyway, this picture, so after a 17-year layoff, we were able to have another picture of us all standing in the same spot, except that Harvey kind of lost that Duran, Jerry Curl thing hairdo. What was that? Did you have a mullet in the back of that thing?
Probably.
And I won't even talk about Steve. He's got a totally different hairdo. And quite frankly, I think I held up pretty well in this picture. But we're going to talk a little about, we've talked about the Ducks a little bit, what we're doing, some new things at the Ducks. If you haven't been out this year, again, you know, we're always trying to think of how do we keep you all coming out? How do we make it interesting at the ballpark? We spent $750,000 and built a restaurant in there, and it's really, really nice. And it's for season ticket holders and suite holders, but we're also opening it up to the general public Monday through Friday from 12 to 3 starting Monday. Really, really nice. And we're very proud of that. And we also spent $500,000 to buy a new video component, so our video board is twice the size. It does all sorts of amazing things. It's high definition now, and it's really, really, really pretty spectacular. So those are kind of new things at the ballpark. This year, T-Mobile is sponsoring our All-Star Game. We're the hosts of the All-Star Game this year. So we're really excited about that. That's July 6th. As you know, I think you've read in the newspaper that there won't be fireworks this year at Jones Beach. It's kind of sad. But July 4th, 5th, and 6th, is that right?
3rd, 4th, and 6th.
3rd, 4th, and 6th, we'll have fireworks at Citibank Park. And if you've ever been out to see fireworks, people seen fireworks at Citibank Park? It really, really is pretty cool because we go foul pole to foul pole with the fireworks, and it's really a great setting to watch a fireworks show. I never miss one myself. I just sit there and go, wow, that's pretty cool.